Another amazing concept from psychology, synergy. What is synergy? How can you define synergy? What is the educational implications of synergy? How can you synergize the efforts of students as well as faculty members? What is the importance of synergy in the educational system? Lots of questions are there. So we are just trying to find out accurate answers for all these questions. I invite your attention to this fantastic topic from psychology. All right? Yes. Synergy, concept and educational implications. What is synergy? How can you define synergy? Synergy is a term derived from the Greek term synergos, meaning working together. So the etymological origin of the term synergy is that it is derived from the Greek term synergos or synergis. It means working together. Now, synergy is a concept in psychology that the product or outcome or effect of the team effort will be more greater than the independent efforts of the individuals included in the team. So, if you work collectively, then it will be more effective, more fruitful than you work in separately or you work individually. And this concept is known as synergy. Just think about different activities. If you are cleaning your classroom, if some people, some individual is assigned the duty of moving benches, he can move only one bench himself. Then if he takes 5 minutes for moving a bench, he will take 50 minutes for moving 10 benches, and the energy he is spending will be more. But if he and another person, or if he and some of his friends work together, they may be able to move these 10 benches together within 10 minutes. And the energy spent by each person will be lesser. So this is what is conveyed by the concept of synergy. Now we can look at the educational implications of synergy. What is the importance of synergizing in educational institutions? As an educational system is organized by making use of the energy of a number of people of different categories like administrators, faculty members and students. Systematic synergizing of the efforts of different categories may facilitate wonderful result. You know that an educational system has got different stakeholders. An educational system is run by making use of the efforts, the works of different categories of people. And if you are able to coordinate, or if you are able to synergize the efforts in a systematic manner, you can see some amazing result. You can see your activities will be more fruitful by spending lesser energy. So it is something important in the case of educational institutions, even in the case of studying. Now let's look. Classroom synergizing. Effective synergizing inside the classroom would be possible through, because you will be getting different students in your classroom who have got different skills. different types of talents. And if you're able to make all these abilities come together, if you're able to make them work collectively, then you can see wonderful result. So how can you have effective synergizing inside the classroom? A group discussion. You have to provide group discussion. When there is group discussion, you can see that different students will be there who have got different points about a particular topic. And when each student gives the points which they are familiar with, then there is no need for more thinking, there is no need for more efforts. If an individual person thinks about a topic himself, sometimes he may get 2 or 3 points related to that topic. But if 5 students come together, then, or if all the students give 5 points, then all the students get 25 points within a lesser span of time. Then group assignments. When you give assignments, you can give group assignments. Then if you are giving an assignment on a particular topic, different students can collect different aspects of that particular topic and they can write together. Then the assignment becomes more fruitful or more beautiful. Then you can give group projects. For example, if you are giving a video project to your students, you can make a student write. You can give it as a group project, and a student can write the script, another student can make use of the camera, another student can direct. So the outcome will be more effective. Then collaborative learning, and this is something important because I told you that different students have got different capacities, and if they come together, they can share what they have studied. I have got an experience when I was a B.Ed student at Farouk Training College. An alumnus of our B.Ed college passed the IAS examination. His name was Jafar, and he came to communicate with us. He came to share his experiences with us, and he told that he and 3 other IAS candidates were preparing for IAS together. And in the morning, each person would refer some area, and in the afternoon they would come together, and each person will share what he has got. So the effort is lesser, and all the people get more points. So collaborate learning will be more effective than individual learning. So teachers should encourage students to learn collaboratively, or teachers should encourage them to indulge in combined studies. Then pair works. Teacher can give pair works. For example, if the teacher wants to develop the communication skill of students, in English language, then teacher can create some pairs, and teacher can tell them you have to work together for improving your language. So teacher can give pair works. These are some activities which can be used for effective synergizing inside the classroom by the teacher. Now, for the effective synergizing in the classroom, the teacher should be able to find out the capacity of each individual. So the teacher should, for example, I told you about video project. If the teacher gives a video project, teacher should know who has got creative writing skill, who has got effective usage of camera, or who has got photographic skill, or who has got videographic skill. Teacher should know who can act. Teacher should know who can write the dialogues. So teacher should find out the capacity to capacity of each individual. And on the basis of this capacity, teachers should be able to distribute the work accurately. Teachers should assign the duty of writing the script to the person who has got creative writing skill, not to the person who has got some photographic or videographic skill. So teachers should distribute the work accurately. Teachers should know the caliber of the students, and on the basis of the caliber, on the basis of the talents, on the basis of the capacity of the students, teachers should distribute the work accurately in a group work. And teachers should be able to ensure the participation of each one. Teachers should ensure that all the students are giving their own efforts. All the students are participating lively in group activities. Otherwise, some students will be neglected. So teachers should ensure that all the students are participating without any hesitation. And teachers should be able to create the group accurately. And see, teachers should be able to, as I told, teachers should be able to find out the capacity of each individual. And if you are giving a video work, two people who have got the same skills should not be in a particular group. For example, if two students have got some videographic skill, one student should be placed in one group and the other student will be placed in the other group. So on the basis of the capacities of the students, teachers should be able to create groups, and teachers should be able to produce useful comments. After giving the group works, teachers should not run away. Whenever it is needed, teachers should produce useful comments to motivate the works of the students. Then what factors which facilitate effective synergizing among learners? So if you want to synergize the activities of your learners, these qualities should be there. First one, team spirit. If there is no team spirit among your students, you can never synergize. And you cannot tell that my students haven't got any team spirit. Instead of telling so, you should create team spirit in your students. You should be able to create team spirit in your students through different stories and such things. Then mutual understanding should be there among the students. You should train your students to respect others' rights, to know about the students. For example, if you feel that one of your students have got some creative writing skill, you should tell other students that this student has got creative writing skill. So if you want to make use of his expertise in creative writing, you can seek his help. You have to tell this one to your students. Then helping mentality. Your students should keep some helping mentality towards each other. And this helping mentality also should be created by the teacher. You should show helping mentality. Whenever a student seeks your help, you should help. Otherwise, you cannot create helping mentality in your students. Then democratic attitude. You should create democratic attitude in your students. You should cultivate the values, democratic values such as liberty, fraternity, and equality among your students. You should make your students aware that each and every person has got dignity in this society. Even if a person is forwarding a view which is something utter foolishness for others, others should respect that view. And this concept should be cultivated. This idea, this attitude should be cultivated in your students. Then open-mindedness. A student should openly tell their views. Students should share their ideas without any hesitation. Students should not feel that if they share their ideas, others also will get their ideas. So that sort of jealousy should not be there in the minds of the students. They should be open minded. Then you should make them keep mutual respect. You should tell each student of your classroom that he or she should respect the individuality of others, respect the views of others, respect the opinion of others. Then there should be adjust mentality among your students, and they should be cooperating with others, and they should feel that even if some mistakes are happening from their friends, they should adjust. And at times some students of the group may not be getting more time like others getting for expressing their views. Maybe such circumstances are there. Then during such events or during those times, your students should be able to adjust with others. And the last thing is readiness to offer the maximum. You should make your students, you should make each student of you that they should offer maximum when they are working in a group. And only if these qualities are there in your students, you can facilitate effective, you can make use of effective synergizing among your learners. And you cannot complain that these qualities are there, aren't there in your students, and you cannot run away. You should create all these qualities in your students. Faculty synergizing. Educational system consists of a number of teachers with a variety of skills and special talents. And as a headmaster, if you are able to synergize the expertise of different teachers, it will be helping you in achieving greater success in the field of education. So how can you make use of effective faculty synergizing in your educational institution? Team teaching, collaborative note making, mutual referring, and mutual sharing. What is this team teaching? See, when you teach some topics, at times a group of teachers can teach a single topic. For example, if you are the mathematics teacher, and if you are teaching something related to statistics, and if another teacher who has completed MSc statistics in your school, you can just seek the help of that particular teacher, or the headmaster can tell the mathematics teacher that you can synergize with the statistics teacher to teach something related to statistics. So if they are teaching together, then the result will be more fruitful. Then collaborative note making. When teachers are creating some notes for the students, they can work together. Then the note will become more effective than the individual notes. Then mutual referring. If you are going to teach a particular topic, maybe there may be different teachers. For example, in a school institution, maybe 5 or 10 English teachers will be there. Then if they are working together for referring to different topics, then they will get more pieces of knowledge, they will get more points related to different topics. So mutual referring can be used for effective synergizing of faculty members. Then mutual sharing. Whenever one teacher gets some knowledge, he should not hesitate to share that particular knowledge to others. So the development of each teacher would be ensured by all the teachers. So there should be mutual sharing of the knowledge gained by some particular teacher with others. And this mutual sharing will enlarge the knowledge space of each teacher. And all these should be there. and these can be available, or these can be ensured only by the effective coordination of the head of the institution. And factors which facilitate effective synergizing among faculty members, just as we told in the case of students, team spirit. There should be a feeling of team spirit in the minds of all the teachers of a particular institution. They should feel that we are the teachers of this school, this educational institution, and so we should work together just as a team. So I have to keep team spirit. I have to be happier when one of my team members achieve something better than myself. So there should be team spirit, there should be, and mutual understanding should be there. Each teacher should understand the capacity of another teacher without keeping any sort of jealousy, without keeping any sort of envy. And there should be helping mentality among the teachers. If a teacher is in need of some help, no other teacher should not hesitate to offer that particular assistance to that teacher. Then commitment towards the institution, and this is something important. When we are working for a particular educational institutions, we should be ready to do anything for that institution. We should offer our complete efforts. We should offer the maximum efforts for our institution. Then all the teachers should keep some open-mindedness. Teachers should keep any sort of envy, any sort of jealousy. Teachers should be ready to tell each and everything they get to others. They should be ready to congratulate others when they are getting some achievements, and they should be ready to hint the faults of others with a positive attitude. And there should be mutual respect. Each teacher should respect the individuality of other teachers, never show any sort of partiality, never tell some lies about a teacher, never spread some rumors about other teachers. And all these activities may be breaking the team spirit. And all the teachers should be able to keep adjustment mentality. They should be adjust with others. Sometimes different teachers may have to sacrifice their personal interest for the welfare of the institution, for the development of the institution, for the better status of the institution. So all the teachers should keep some adjustment mentality. And what are the advantages of synergy? If you are synergizing, or if you are making use of synergy in this proper manner, then you can see optimum learning with lesser time and energy. Each and every student can learn more by spending lesser time. More knowledge can be gained by different students. More skills can be earned by different students with less time and energy. Then relaxed learning. See, if you are making the students, if you are forcing the students learn individually, they have to collect each individual has to collect all the materials, and they will become tensed, they will become distressed. And when there is collaborative learning, they can learn in a relaxed manner, and they will not feel overburdened. And individual attention also can be provided. When there is synergy, you can give individual attention. Then optimum utilization of faculty expertise. So different faculty have got different skills, different expertise. And if you make use of synergy, then you can get maximum from each teacher. For example, if some wonderful English language communicating teachers are there, you can make use of their expertise in English language to train other teachers to develop their communication skill in English language. So you can make use of the maximum capacity of the teachers. Then faultless learning will be there, because each student will be getting some points and each teacher will be getting some points. So there will be lesser faults, errors will be less, because each student collects some point related to a topic on the basis of his capacity. So all the people are contributing, and when there is the contribution of from all the people, then you can see errors will be less. Then uniformity in learning, and this is something important. When teachers are creating notes by working together, you can ensure that all the students from different classes are getting the same materials. So you can see, you can ensure uniformity in learning. Then learning will be live. When there are group discussions, then debates, then collaborative learning, learning will become more live and enthusiastic, more dynamic, and students will get as a interesting learning will be there. Students will get more interested in learning. They always will be crazy for learning something new by discussing with others. Then assignments and projects will be becoming more accurate. You can see that assignments and projects will be with more points, more accurate points, and it can be more authentic, because a group of people are preparing assignments and projects together. Then you can see that the points are authentic. You can see that there will be some analyzing from different people. There will be some points from different people. Different views will be there. Different references will be there. So all these are the advantages of synergy. And this is something about synergy in teaching learning process.